I picked up this little Buck and Hickman adjustable spanner at the car boot sale a few weeks ago, and it doesn't appear to be in too bad a condition. It's not all that rusty. It's got some shininess to the metal there. There's the name, Buck and Hickman, and on the other side we have forged steel, this little wheel here, and also 80, a G and an 80, which I believe is 1880. The only thing with it is it's completely seized. As you can see, there's an awful lot of dirt and filth in here, and you just cannot move it at all. So I think the first thing we're going to have to do is get it in some degreaser, see if we can't get this dirt and filth out of here, and then we'll have to soak it in some vinegar, I think. Okay then, so we've given it a scrub and we can actually see some daylight through here now. Got rid of all the crap out of there anyway. Can we move it though? God blimey, no. So I think we're going to have to quite possibly give it a soak in some vinegar, see if we can shift some of the rust, and then after that, if it still don't move, I'll have to put some plus gas in there, or some you know, penetrating fluid. No, it's definitely not going anywhere at all. This is seized solid. If necessary, we can actually drive out this little pin in there. Hopefully, a little pin there. Hopefully we can maybe drive that out if necessary and get it working again, but I think what we'll do is just get it in some vinegar. Got a little bit of pre-loved vinegar here. I think it'll do the business for us, so hopefully. Okay. Okay then, so the little Buck and Hickman has been in the vinegar overnight. As you can see, it's come out quite nicely. It's starting to flash rust, as you can see. But have we managed to sort out this problem? No, we haven't. It's really, really tight. The only way I can actually get it to move is with some self-grip wrenches. Got a little bit of movement there, but I'd rather not damage the roller too much, to be honest with you. But it is actually going around. So I think what I'll do is get some plus gas, give it a spray with that. See if that helps. Give it a little while to soak in. Right, it's a lot looser now we've had the plus gas on it. A lot better. Let's try it by hand. Yes, we're getting some movement on it now. Excellent. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of movement there, look. Excellent. Yep, it's moving. How awesome is that? We've got it closed. Try and get it open. Oh, it's definitely freed up now, guys. Look at that. Brilliant. Open. Still a bit stiff closing. It's not happy closing still. There we go. Nice. I've just discovered what could be something unfortunate. Look, might have some broken teeth just there. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, look at that. Oh no. Let's try a drop of 3-in-1 oil, shall we? Run some of that into the mechanism. Make a bit of a mess everywhere, but there we go. I wonder when the last time this actually moved. Quite a while ago, I'll bet a dollar. Several decades ago. Oh, can we run the head out? Well, that'd be handy if we can. Okay, so I've been running it up and down for a few moments now. You can see all the filth that's coming out of it. It does seem to be running quite nicely. I don't know why it just stops just here though. It won't go any further than that. But it does appear to be running quite nicely now. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we've got it working, I think we ought to hit it with the wire wheel, to be honest with you. Look how smooth it runs now, look. Nice. Let's get it on the wire wheel. Okay, so we all remember what this old Buck Hickman adjustable spanner looked like when it first arrived at Rathbone Manor. So let's take a look at it now. Wow, what a difference. Doesn't that look better, guys? It's not quite as you know, done to a polish, but it's not far off. It's quite nice. If I had some better equipment, and I'm sure I could get it into a much nicer finish than this, but not bad at all. I think I'm quite pleased with this, and it runs as well, look. And I wonder when the last time it actually did this. I bet you any money you like it was decades ago. You know what we ought to do now? Let's try it out, see if it works. Now it will actually fit my M24 nut and bolt here, but it's not getting much of a grip on it, as you can see, because I think this is designed for the old-fashioned square nuts that you used to get all those years ago. I think you can still get them today, but yeah, so it's, I don't think I'm going to give it a go on here, because I think it'd probably damage it. Okay, so I've got a small variety of contemporary nuts and bolts here. We have M5, M8 and M10. So let's give those a go and see how the old wrench can cope with them. We'll start with the M5. As you can see, it's nice and loose. Okay, run this down to suit. Okay, right, I think we've got hold of it now. Let's give it a go. Feels nice to get hold of this old spanner, does, I must admit. Give it a tighten. Yeah, it's got a nice grip of it actually. That's giving it a nice amount of torque, that has. Okay, right. Next, the much larger M8. Okay, it's got nice. It does actually get a nice grip of nuts. Does this one? Blimey, yeah, that's really good. That's actually better than some of my contemporary spanners, to be honest with you. Try not to damage your knuckles on the vise. God, blimey, I did that one up tight. Wow. What can we do with the M10? Give it a go. It adjusts very nicely. It's a very smooth action on this wrench. Right, here we go. We've got a hold of it now, guys. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah. Blimey, I'm surprised how much, because the jaws don't actually, they don't spring too much, if at all. Yes, wow. That is really tight. Can we get it off? Yep, nice. Okay, so let's take a look at a few of the features on the little spanner then. We have Buck Hickman London just here. flip him over. You can see forged steel. I don't know what this little wheel's about, I'm sure. And we also have G80 here, which I think is the year of manufacture, because this G80 also appears on the jaw. We can't see it all, but I think you'll find there's probably an 8 under here. There's the 0 and the G, which I think is August 1880 is the manufacture date, I believe. That's what I think anyway. Also, we have, look there, 3 little marks. Was this the original owner's marks, do we suppose, way back in the day, or was it somebody else's mark? Did somebody else get off it? We'll never know, guys, we'll never know, but unfortunately there's a little bit of scarring here from the rust. Got a little bit of rust there. Looks like someone's given it some belts with a hammer or something just there. But overall, it's not a bad little spanner actually, it's quite nice, and it's a lot better than when it first came here. It runs quite nicely. I don't know what this is all about, just here. This funny little bit of the... I'm beginning to think it's not broken because it still runs nicely, so whether it's something to do with it stopping it falling out when you open the jaws all the way, because it won't come out, funnily enough. It just won't, it gets there and stops, and you just can't shift it any further than that. But it runs very nicely now. As I said before, I think I've said it about twice now, I wonder when the last time you could actually use this spanner was. Many decades ago, I would think. Okay then, what a beautiful old adjustable spanner. As I say, I think it dates from about 1880. That's my theory. Yes, as I say, it's probably been kicking about in somebody's shed or garage or a barn somewhere for decades, slowly rusting away. I've done the best that I can do to shine it all up and polish it all up and bring it back to almost like it came out of the factory and somebody bought it from the hardware store back in the day. What a beautiful old wrench. Yeah, what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Okay then, everyone, so I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the old wrench, and I hope you enjoyed watching me cleaning it up and bringing it back to almost like new. As I say, there are a few dinks on the head just there, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, something at this age is going to get a little bit of character, which I've tried to leave in there. And what a beautiful wrench. Alright then, guys, well, thanks for popping over to Rathbone Manor and the workshop, and thanks for taking a look at the old spanner here, and I'll see you very shortly. Thanks for watching.